Progress requires order, and order requires obedience.
You have some more control. You call it madness? How too long have we waited? And we will take our revenge.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the official Universe Madness live stream. We come to you every Thursday, although we've skipped a few weeks just due to some internal scheduling conflicts, which we'll talk about here in a second. But we're going to jump into a bunch of updates today, and we're glad to be back. So, as usual, my name is AJ, I'm the team lead, and I'm joined by my co host with the most and fellow team member, LA, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. Hello, everybody.
Awesome. So, yeah, we had an interesting few weeks. We'll give you some updates on that. We will talk about kind of where we're at, what the future holds, and what is next. So, before we do get into that, though, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps the algorithm. And even during, bear market and sentiment being low in crypto in general, it really does help us get the word out to new potential players and people that are excited about Universe Madness. So, all right. So we have kind of a lot to go over, but I think it'll still be a pretty short AMA today. We did have to skip the last two AMAs. For many reasons, but the two main reasons are that it really was a conflicting schedule. We had two meetings now with another potential Web3 partner. You heard me mention one that was going really well a few months ago. Unfortunately, that chain I think is actually going out of business. And so that kind of leads into the second part of this, but the whole point right now is crypto is really hurting in general, and that means that Web3 gaming is even hurting even worse. So we've always told all of you on every AMA we come on, we're as transparent as we can be, that we were in kind of a holding pattern until the market recovers, or until we can find the right partner, um, and bring the game to life. So all of that is still 100% true, and all of that is still where we're at. Now, all that being said, the partner that we met with now over the last two Thursdays, they are very interested, and they are an established chain that won't go out of business as these new L2s pop up. So, obviously, as we've said many times before, the whole idea is finding a chain that we can actually build the game on, but also either get a grant incentivization from said chain, or at the very least, just the marketing help from that chain. And no matter what we do, we go, through the depths of crypto to find the right fit. It's been increasingly challenging for sure. And, another avenue that, again, we haven't really explored too heavily yet would be going full Web 2 and then making up the founder perks and the token price and token itself through additional revenue distributed to those holders. So we have many options, and by no means are we pivoting or throwing in the towel or anything like that. We have a great product. We have the development team here to make it happen. We just need a lot of things to kind of play out before we can move forward. Now, again, all that also with the caveat of if we do see a bull run commence, which ETH right now is pumping as we speak, so that's great. But if we do see some sentiment return and things go back on track, then everything that we talked about is back on track. We do our pack sale, within the next month. And now we're rocking and rolling with, the interest in crypto being here and the audience to get excited about the game because what we don't want to do is launch a game with or without another pack sale or going mainstream without any players, right? Because that doesn't do anything for anybody, and then we really would be in a bad situation for the longevity of the game. So I'm still really bullish on everything. I think again, the other thing we have going for us is AI. So we've already built the game with with AI in mind, meaning we have an AI workflow. We have the ability to do AI matchmaking. All of that stuff has kind of already been programmed in, which is great because a lot of times now when we are taking these meetings, whether you like it or not, and again, the whole authentic art aspect is a whole different conversation because we absolutely still believe in paying artists to do authentic artwork and making that part of the game. Even though we've been super upfront that we utilize AI and AI reference and storyboarding to help us get to that result. We've embraced AI, and that really will be the future of gaming. I think you see it even now. Claude or OpenClaw is able to you know build games. And so with one prompt and one direction. So or agent. So all of that being said, obviously we're on a whole nother level than that, and we've established ourselves already before AI was there. But now AI is here, and we're embracing it to be making the best game possible. And we do it in a way that is beneficial without being um, without infringing on IP or being fake, meaning we are using AI for matchmaking. That's been a really big part of the workflow. A lot of games like this rely on another user for you to play against. Well, now the AI has gotten so powerful that you can play um, uh, you know against a bot essentially and still have the same experience as if it was a real player, and that does wonders for engagement and competition, and really feeling like you are competing against another person on the other side. So, again, that's just one example of how we've already planned for AI integration in a very healthy and appropriate way. So, again, all that being said, we're still here. We're still building. We everything is still, oh, did I lose the AI? LA?
I'm here.
Oh, hang on. All right, hang on. Sorry, my there it is.
I'm
Oh,
here.
are we back? Oh, here we go. Hang on.
I'm here.
All right, all right, here we go. Perfect. Sorry about that. The StreamYard was going nuts. So we're here, we're building, we're not going anywhere. Obviously, it's not the timeline that we were hoping for in terms of being able to get all this ready now. But again, I still think we can launch the game by the end of the year, with the caveat because it is only, March, that we do find a potential partner, whether it is Web 2, Web 3, or both, and that we are able to have again some sort of sentiment return within Web3 if we don't go full Web2. So those are all the variables. Again, happy to answer questions. Happy to go over any of that in more detail. The studio is still on board. I am still working on getting an update via video with them. And I know that a lot of you were asking about lore. We're still trying to put together a wiki for all that. Um, so yeah, I think again we're on track, even though we're fighting upstream with all the current landscape within gaming as a whole, and specifically Web3 gaming. So, LA, I don't know if you want to add anything to that, but that's kind of a quick overview, and then we can go into kind of some other decisions that we're gonna make.
Yeah, I don't have a ton else to add. I think the whole market right now is just kind of stagnant and in a waiting period. And everyone's kind of hoping that it'll improve, and not a lot of action is being taken while the market's down like this. So we have to pivot and adjust based on what's going on and where people are at, and we'll continue to be very transparent about all of our decisions.
Yeah, no doubt, LA. And again, we pride ourselves on that, and that's why we've been doing AMAs every week for since day one, and that is a great segue into the next part. So, as it sits right now, we probably will be moving to a monthly AMA because the last few, honestly, the last majority of AMAs have been 10 to 15 minutes, and it just doesn't make sense for us to get on an AMA, plan for the notes, do all that takes without anything really to share. We were doing it because obviously we wanted to show the cards that will be available in the next pack sale. But now again, and so we have a partner or sentiment changes or any other pertinent info. It's easier for us just from a personal time management standpoint to do it once a month. Now we're always available in Discord, in Telegram. Again, anybody can ping LA or myself in those for quick answers. We're very active in there as well. So it is by no means a way of not being as active or available. Just it's going to be in a bit of a different manner moving forward. So, and again, the caveat is if something changes, we have a big announcement, we have sentiment change, we have a big partner announcement, then that would be a standalone AMA, and we would then go back to more frequent updates, bi-weekly or weekly. So all that again is still part of it, and what we're thinking. We're just trying to communicate that with all of you, so there's no misunderstandings of why we're doing what we're doing. So, all right, awesome. I think those are really the big things I wanted to cover tonight. Again, hopefully by the following AMA. So this will be the one for March. So by March, April, by April, we will have hopefully an update on the lore and a check-in from a studio. Again, we said this too. The time zone makes it hard, time difference, but at least some sort of recorded update should be in the works. So, all right. And then, yeah, I don't know if we have any questions. I do see one quick from Mega Buddy. Shout out to Mega Buddy, one of our diehard attendees. I maybe missed the explanation. Why do the cards in the intro look different than what is shown on AMA? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. I know, in terms of the intro to these AMAs, it is a cinematic trailer. And but a lot of the cards, if you pause, a lot of those cards are ones that we've revealed. I mean, we've shown even from our early videos that were just mainly marketing material. A lot of those legendary characters have followed through into the pack sale. So again, you can go back and watch some of the videos and see. I even mention it. Usually, if it was a character that we're familiar with, you'll hear me say that we know who that is. So hopefully that answers. I don't know what you mean by other than that. And then yeah, maybe just in terms of the shape of the card, maybe that's what you mean. So yeah, when the card hits the field, so when you play the card, it's more of a diamond shape, and that is just because it's better UI where we can fit more of the card tokens and animations on the screen, but it looks more like a playing card when it's in your hand on the UI. And again, you can, if you watch the gameplay trailer, which is like an hour or 30 minutes at least, you'll see what I mean. You see the card in your hand look different in terms of the outline or shape than when you play it on the battlefield. So um, hopefully that makes you understand. So, oh, and one more follow up is when should we expect to see gameplay videos? So, yeah, if you go to our website or to the YouTube page, we link to all the gameplay videos. We have a full, real, actual in-game footage gameplay video. Um, like I said, it's about 30 minutes at least. I don't know, LA, if we can. We'll probably post the link in the chat too. But yeah, it's on our it's not on our AMA. So on YouTube, there's an AMA live feed, and then that's where all these videos are. But if you go to the homepage on YouTube, it has all the recorded videos that have the gameplay. So hopefully that answers Mega Buddy. And yeah, we can do updated gameplay footage, but for right now, again, we've said this is the MVP, so it's only the two characters and the current cards. So updated gameplay would just be basically the same. Obviously, different cards or different strategy, but would basically be the same video. So until we have more characters or more cards, or we have the actual release of the game, even even the MVP or vertical slice that we plan on releasing at the end of the year, that is with the two characters, one for Shadow Realm, one for the Wizarding Society, Agatha or our pirate character. So yeah, both of those will be available. Then again, further development will add more hero characters, and then once a year we'll have a new pack sale with more cards. So all right, and then I think one more from everybody. Uh yeah, when beta play. So yeah, we have been giving a beta access to all these potential partners already. So the short answer is there is beta play right now. We just can't really open it up to the community because it's on the in-house servers of the studio. So we could maybe do a lottery though, and that's a great suggestion. So let me ask the devs. Um, where maybe we could do a lottery where it gives you one or two of you the ability to play the beta. That might be cool. And then help with some engagement. You may have to. A stipulation might be that you have to actually record it or show that you are playing it for us to be able to use. But yeah, I think that's another good point. And yeah, we had start with ambassadors. So they asked, did the ambassadors get access? So the short answer is not yet, but that would also be a great perk to ambassadors. So I love it. Thank you, everybody. Always having good ideas. And yeah, we'll shop that with the team today. So all right, awesome. All right, I don't think any other. Was there any other questions from previous weeks or tonight, LA?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, perfect. So, if you did have a question and we didn't get to it, please feel free to ask in Discord or Telegram. We'll be doing a running list for the end of the month. But yeah, it'll be the last Thursday of every month moving forward. This is the AMA for March, just because again, we don't have much to update by the end of the month. And if we do, I'll do a special AMA, no doubt. So, but just plan on the last Thursday of every month, and we will go from there. So again, appreciate all of you being understanding and you know, tuning in, even though in the depths of the bear market, engagement and sentiment has been all-time low. We're not going anywhere. We're not giving up. You know, the timeline may be a little more extended than we had hoped for, but I still believe that we can pull this off in a amazing way and deliver the game that we all want HVM to be. So, LA, any final words or thoughts?
Yeah, I was hoping there was a question in the AMA questions on Discord. So if you want to just go over that one more time about
Okay.
tickets, about ticks, and how they don't actually have an up and down token value like a regular token, but they'll be used within the game. So if you can just go into that a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt. So tickets, again, you are earning them as a ERC 20 on base, but you're not. There is no liquidity, right? So again, you you like Ella said, you can't sell or there is no price to even track. It's basically just a on-chain token representation of your position. So the whole idea is that, and excuse me, I said base, I meant BNB. You're earning on BNB for staking, and then you are able to then redeem those tickets in our carnival shop. So, you know, if somebody wanted to provide liquidity on their own, we can't stop that, and that would just be up to them. But we as a protocol and as a team, the tickets are meant to be illiquid because it's the only way to get them is through staking of GG. So, yeah, to LA's point, there is no price. It will not show up as a value in your wallet, but you will see the ticket tokens accumulating in your wallet for staking. So, and then again, when the carnival shop is live, you basically spend those tickets, uh, you know, with us, even though it's not a monetary value, per se. So,
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm going to look at my calendar and just let you know the official date of our following AMA. It will be the 30th of April. So, or actually, AJ, do you want to do April actually has 5 Thursdays. So, do we want to
oh,
do
yeah, so it'll be the last Thursday of every month. So yeah, that'll be a third or a fifth Thursday, right? Does that work?
Okay, we'll talk about it and we'll officially post it in the groups and we'll let everyone know.
All right, no worries. Yeah, although you're right, because yeah, I think again, whatever week it'll be will be the same as our EMP. But well, again, before we get in the weeds now, so yeah, just keep an eye out in our socials, and then we'll confirm with everybody. But and you obviously you can always watch the recording as well. But we do like it when you guys and gals show up. And of course, you know. One of the we take 2 weeks off and we have a record number of live viewers. So this is part of the process of what we're thinking. Not doing it every week. To have 20 of you here live is great. So that'll be what we do moving forward. So all right, thank you, LA. Appreciate you again. Any last minute words of wisdom before we wrap it up? Go ahead.
Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you all next time. We appreciate you and have a great night.
All right, there you go. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe as we wrap it up. Remember, you can always find us in Telegram or Discord or X. Again, we still have an active Twitter account as well. If you need to get in touch between now and the next AMA, and we'll have more updates as we go. We're again, we're always looking for the next potential partner or um, publisher to really get us over the finish line with or without the market. So, but if this continues, again, nice little rally in ETH. We're ready to roll anyway when sentiment returns. So, all right, very good. Thank you, everybody. Good night, good day. make sure to join us not next Thursday, but next month, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. The time will stay the same, so you can count on that. But all right, cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.
We're witnessing the future of gameplay right before our
I think
eyes.
this might be the biggest thing in 24, coming into 25.
We want to push the boundaries a bit of what trading card games can be and build something where the player really feels like they're stepping inside the huge fantasy world.
There's so much more magic ahead.